Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today it's May 16, Thursday. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena for new people. Well, let's start this live stream with Bitcoin on daily. I think that's the best. Nice move up from Bitcoin, as you can see on my screen. But you know me, at least the old people from Crypto Traders Arena know that I love the range game. And now we are back in the middle of the range. Nice bounce. Maybe even we can consider this one inverse head and shoulder. Not quite, but it's kind of there. I don't see a clear divergence here. That's my main thing. We have something on OBV here, so still acceptable. But let's play the range game. I saw yesterday a lot of influencers becoming alive again. Well, we'll go to the moon. Well, it's just a bounce. It's just a range. Let's play the range. Let's make some money and let's not become too bullish. So, as you can see on my screen, I have the mountain man here, short, a potential short. I have the shark setup, so trying to hunt a short at 78.6 and even a SFU kind of setup. I'm not thinking this one, I'm thinking the lowest one. But until then, let's see if the market wants to go to that level. The problem is, if we'll zoom in a little bit, and I'll take this short reload zone from this from the all-time high, and I'll take it from this swing high. Well, you'll see something nice. You can see we touched 61.8 and we reject from that level. It's good enough, middle of the range, 61.8, and for us to go back down, I don't know. On lower time frame, maybe we can frame something, thinking that that was the 61.8 and maybe we need to correct a little bit. At least going back to retest this consolidation at 63, kind of idea. But let's keep this one, just 1 second. Let's keep this one nice and clean for the moment from the top. Let's assume that this is the correct one. The market will tell us if this is the correct one or the other one. But in this area, if we'll push higher in the short reload zone, we can hunt short setups. When everyone is too bullish, and you know what will happen usually, we can hunt short setups. That doesn't mean, well, I'll sell my house or I'll put 10% from my trading portfolio in a short. No, but we can hunt because we have a nice location. So on daily, we are getting close to that location, to short reload zone. In the same time, if we'll accept above this level, then we confirm this big inverse head and shoulder W, whatever you want to call it. Let's see what will happen. Step by step, level by level, we can trade, and we are here to trade and make money, not to be right. So the ugly thing is that we are in the middle of the range. I don't like this as a location. I want higher, either here in the short reload zone, 67, 68 kind of idea, either lower to think long. We can think long because we started on a nice uptrend. Low, high, higher low, higher high. So we have an uptrend channel here. For the people who love to trade the channels, well, it's damn simple to draw one. The correct way, at least for me, the correct way to draw the channel is something like this. And you have your uptrend channel. The correct way to trade an uptrend channel is to wait for a retracement, preferably at the bottom of the channel, and there hunt a long setup. Overall, I prefer the range. I don't think the uptrend is in the books for the moment. Yeah, we have that levels, but look at this nice and clean range. So everyone, well, Bitcoin will go to the moon. Well, Bitcoin is in a range. Luckily, we bounced from 60K. because we said if we lose this level, then it's lights out for a lot of altcoins, at least for some time. Well, we bounced. Now let's see if we have the power to stay above, to stay in the middle of the range, to test the highs, to test the short reload zones, because we didn't touch short reload zone from the entire range. Okay, indicators on daily. Well, following the price action, that's for sure. 4-hour chart. Let's see 4-hour chart. Morning, Robert. Everything is nice and clean on the YouTube part. I don't know exactly, because I could see that it's working, but if it's everything is clean, I don't know. 4-hour chart. Morning can. 4-hour chart, again, same kind of idea. Yeah? AB equals CD. You can think here in the short reload zone, look left, taking this SFU level, testing this YAM here. So logically we should be able to push a bit higher, 68,500 maybe, and there we can hunt short setups. For a long, well, I need at least a long reload zone here, something like this. Let me change to the long. Well, something like this. Give me a W here, go back down, give me a W, and I could think AB equals CD again, and I could think a long. For the moment, we are getting close to allocation for a short. That's Bitcoin. Let's take a look at what we have on Ethereum. Well, a lot weaker than Bitcoin. On daily chart, you will see it even better, that it's a lot weaker than Bitcoin. We just had a dead cat bounce again from 38.2. If you remember yesterday, 2 days ago, we discussed about this level. Will hold or will not hold? How many times could hold that level? Well, seems like, and again, hold that level, but the bounce is not so strong, at least not for the moment. For me to see kind of a double, triple bottom, I need the price action to go above this level. So $3,200 kind of idea, and close here. Then I could change my mind. Well, we can go sideways. Well, we can go up again. But for the moment, just a dead cat bounce in my play. Still valid downtrend. I still think we can push lower. All depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin will go back down to 60, maybe lower, then altcoins, including Ethereum, will get destroyed. If Bitcoin will hold 62, 64, 65, then altcoins could thrive a little bit, could pump, could outperform Bitcoin. I don't see it for the moment. Why? We'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance in a second. Let's go back on 4-hour chart. Short, well, short here. That's my idea. If we'll get at the top of the channel in the short reload zone, I could short. For a long, honestly, I don't have a long setup. I just don't have it. You can play along here on scalping level if we'll retest $2,900, kind of this level. Because if you either go on lower time frame or you just draw a long reload zone, you can see you have long reload zones here. Look left, you have a lot of confluences in the price action. So going on lower time frame 1 hour and hunting a W there, not a bad idea. Here, well, not a good location for anything. Good morning, Shogun. So at this point in time, not a good location. We can still think short here if we'll get a proper YAM, but we don't have anything yet. Okay, let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance, and I'll go on daily. Well, we are in that short reload zone I was talking about a couple of days ago. I said, well, give me an YAM here in the short reload zone. Well, we are in that short reload zone, but we don't have an YAM, not yet. I know, Ken, is disappointing for you. You want higher and higher. I want the same thing, but we are here to see what market will give us. So we have a good location to think. If we'll get an YAM, we can load more aggressive on altcoins. On 4-hour chart. Well, we are trying to do something here, but not a clean yam. In the same time, we can, this is a bullish price action if we stay on daily and higher time frame, because we just we broke out yesterday from that big range. But I'm considering hunting aggressively on altcoins if I'll see an yam here or a bit above the short reload zone. Sorry, Ken, but it's what I see. I know you want 60% dominance. Well, now let's go back on daily, because it seems like daily it's a bit better to see the overview, at least at this point. And you can see Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Well, it's weak, still weak. Look, we closed yesterday below this level, below this Wyckoff check level. We didn't touch 61.8. We are you are pointing out in that direction. For the moment, well, I don't see anything bullish on this chart. Nothing. We don't have anything. Not bullish divergence. We are in the middle of the downtrend channel. We can push lower. Slow and steady, we can reach 61.8. And like I said, I'll get bullish again on Ethereum versus Bitcoin when I'll see a W, preferably daily W below 61.8. DXY. Well, DXY is still in this range and will stay here for some time. That's how I like to see DXY. If DXY will do ugly things, then we have another thing to worry about when we take a trade. So, for the moment, you saw this yam here in the top of the range, breaking down, bearish retest, classic price action here, and down. How low we can go? Well, we have 103.5 as a support now. So we can stop there, make a W, push back up, and things like that. But overall, it's a nice range. Nice range. Well, I think we can look at the weekly chart. Just remember, is not this last candle is not closed yet. Nice bounce here. Nice bounce, but this candle could close all the way up here or back down here. For the moment, we have a nice bounce. I like it. With confirming the range, but that doesn't mean it's too bullish. Let's see what will happen here if we form a W, if we confirm this W, if we can push higher, then we can think higher. We can go higher? Yeah, we can. We can go to ADK and some influencer will be really happy and they'll tell you next level it's 120 and so on. But for the moment we have a range. This candle is not closed. I still think range and going sideways a little bit. Maybe even form a better pattern to short. We are running out of time for the short ideas. Yeah, we still have a couple of months. Keep in mind, we are talking about weekly chart. We still have time to form a better bearish pattern to retest 52, maybe even 45, and then that will be the perfect scenario for us, for the traders or for people who want to invest. We need a retracement to load even more. Yeah, that doesn't mean we are not bullish. We are damn bullish, but we need a retracement to load even more than what we have. So don't think I'm not bullish because I want or I see the possibility of a 52 or even 45. No, I'm more bullish than the influencers, but I have to take it step by step. And at this point in time, we just bounced from 60K. I'm really curious how this candle will close Monday morning. Total Q, well, Total Q is looking bearish. At least not so bullish like Bitcoin. Is normal at this point in time looking at Bitcoin dominance, and I still think AB equals CD could play out here. But guys, keep in mind, I'm talking about weekly chart. Will take a long period of time to get to that level. People will ask me 2 days from now, well, you said something about 750 billion and we are still at 1 trillion. Well, will take time. Took time to form this consolidation, a lot of time. And if you remember, we talked about this range here. I was talking with on Wednesday show with Brian about this range, and I said, well, when we'll break out, maybe if we're lucky we can get in the short. Well, we touched short 3 low zone already. Okay, that's the overview. Nice bounce. Nice to see that Bitcoin is bouncing, that Bitcoin is not so weak as we saw 2 days ago. Now, going back on day trading part, swing trading part, kind of idea. Well, and starting with Bitcoin. Pretty simple. AB equals CD almost completed here. We have an AB equals CD to the upside. We'll point out at 78.6, and if we look left, we have some confluences here on 4-hour chart. We can see this M. Nice to retest that level. In the meantime, we should pay attention to the support and resistance level here. 67,200, 68. It's a good level to watch out. That if I draw here AB equals CD, that doesn't mean we'll have to go completely exactly on the dot to the dot level. It's like a direction. It's like a big target. Well, in that direction, approximately in that area, we should pay attention. I think we have some liquidation here at 67, 68 in this area. So that's why I'm thinking maybe we can push higher and take these levels. A lot of people hide their stop losses here in this area. And I think market will not lose the opportunity to take their money and then push back down if it's the case. So, I don't know. It's up to everyone how you frame the market, what trades you take. I'm not a financial advisor, but short 3 low zone, they are called short 3 low zone for a reason. I'll play my setups. I'll play short ideas if I'll get. It's up to you to take your setups. So, Bitcoin on 4-hour chart, like I said, I prefer a bit higher. But in the same time, if you will take the... Come on, what we have here? 1 second. If you take the other high, you can see we tested that. No, actually we have this. I didn't took this one, I took this one. You can see we tested 61.8 on the dot, exactly here, and we rejected. Someone front running, someone had had some orders there. You have to imagine, you have to understand that not everything is manual. Not in 2024, a lot of bots will fight at that level. They'll try to anticipate each other, and they'll front run that level. It's that simple. Okay, let's see what will happen here. Now, let's go on Ethereum. Was a nice here. This was a nice trade here. Not a clear, yeah, but at least we had location. Fib Pong, classic one. Now, what we can do, we should delete this one. And we should think, like I said, still a valid short 3 low zone. But because Ethereum is so weak, we can take another one. And we can think something like this. On 4-hour chart, not higher, 4-hour chart. Even reaching this area, 3,100 could be a good area to watch for a potential short. For a long, if you are thinking, well, Ethereum bounced multiple times from $3,000, well, I think it's pushing higher. Well, that's your area. I'll show you immediately. Now, a retest of 2,925. In this area, you can think, okay, look left, you have some support here. You can think long. Here, you are in the middle of nowhere. You can see short 3 low zone, higher, short 3 low zone on bigger time frame. Here, long 3 low zone. Here, middle of nowhere. It's just asking for trouble to trade here. Again, I have to force myself and stay on the sidelines until I'll have a clear setup. It's that simple. Okay, now let's go on some altcoins. I think some altcoins are nice and clean. Well, Solana, it's bullish. We took 50% off here, and we put our stop loss at scratch, and you can see what happened. This trade is done. Next bus. We made some money, not too much, but good enough. This short reload zone is not valid anymore. We broke the structure, so this downtrend channel not valid anymore. This one not valid anymore. So we are left with what? This trend, that trend, nothing to do with it. I have to clean the chart now. So now the long reload zone is here. I'll see some confluences here. The pump chaser zone is here. Well, if we'll get a retracement back in the pump chaser zone, look left. Just look left. Nice support and resistance. If you are thinking short, you should wait a little bit higher. Okay? For an M. Touching 61.8 and rejecting, not the best scenario for altcoin short. If you are long pump chaser zone, that's simple. If this one will fail or will not form a W in the pump chaser zone, you should wait for long reload zone, and for short, you should think about short reload zone here. A higher time frame, you can think about that. And you can see if you take this, 1 second. If you take this level, we should push to 170. If you put the all-time high or the high here, not all-time high, you should think about 174. Same kind of area. So pushing higher could be a shorting opportunity. For a long, I explained you earlier, and I think almost all the altcoins look the same. BNB, stablecoin, nothing special. It's just not enough for me. Not enough potential there. Doge, well, we talked about this trend line. Well, we are the other side of the trend line. Now give me a clear W. So we have kind of a location. We are still in the range. That's good. We managed to get the other side of the trend line. Okay. Thinking AB equals CD. Maybe if I'll think AB equals CD and LJ could give me a 2-to-1. If will be the case, that will be really nice. So let's take this one, put it here. Well, if will give me a W here, the other side of this trend line, and I'll have at least a 2-to-1 until the top of this AB equals CD move, I'll take the trade. For the moment, not enough for me to think, okay, let's buy Doge. If Bitcoin will reject from 67 pretty fast, you will see what will happen with Doge. Hopefully, Bitcoin will hold above at 65, 64K. Fed. Same kind of thinking. If you are thinking short, you should think higher here. If you are thinking long, you should wait for a retest here. Here you have a new range and you are in the middle of it. You don't want to trade here. It's that simple. Matic. Weak, but you can see if we form a clear W here in this area, okay, maybe I could change my mind and I could play along. For the moment, guys, for the moment, Bitcoin bounced really nice. Bitcoin dominance goes up. That means altcoins are behind and we need good setups for altcoins. And I don't see a W for Matic, for example. We had location, okay, we are testing the lows. That get bounced. If Bitcoin will lose, something will happen, Bitcoin will go back to 60, what do you think will happen with altcoins? If Bitcoin will stay a couple of days at 65, then okay, altcoins could move a little bit. But if Bitcoin will go up, Bitcoin dominance is going up, Bitcoin is breaking down fast. What do you think will happen? We'll clean up even more influencers. Let's just call it that way. Dimension, you can see here, that got bounced. For a trader, for a scalper, for a day trader, you had a W here. But not a clear setup. It's just a dead cat bounce. Look at this one. Clear downtrend. Nothing special, nothing changed here. Alt, same kind of idea. You had a small W here. You can take this one, for example. Okay, let's say that this range is not valid anymore. You are the other side of this big trend line. Kind of you have support. You did an SFU here. Well, you can think power of 3. You can think wherever you want and take this W. I could see that. But you need something like this. A retracement there and take the trade something like this. And trail, I don't know, how high you think you can get. Get in a free position as soon as possible. And then trail the rest. So on alt, if we get a retracement, a retest of this head and shoulder W pattern, okay, we can get long. I like this one. So if I'll take this trade. Now, Pixel. You can see on this one. On Pixel, we did a bounce, but not a clear W. Hey, Matthias. Not a clear W here. Just a dead cat bounce. Still a downtrend. Just is not there, at least not on 4-hour chart. Zooming out. Why I should become bullish here? Well, I don't have too many reasons. I should be extremely bullish? Well, no. Dead cat bounce, a lot of support above. You have to prove me. On the power of 3 setup, you have to prove that you are bullish again. How? Fake out to the downside, take liquidity, accept him back above the level, and then a retest. Then you can take the trade. Here, we are fighting to accept back above, but seems like we are not succeeding for the moment. And I don't think this is the entire price action on Pixel. Maybe I'm wrong. Manta, same kind of idea. We are bouncing from 61.8 again. That doesn't make me bullish. Actually, I don't like the fact that we stayed longer here in 61.8 and the bounce, even if Bitcoin bounced 4K, 5K, this one didn't manage to do a proper bounce. So what will happen if Bitcoin will go down a little bit? We'll go deeper in the long reload zone. So for the moment, we don't have a bottom on this one. If you have requests, guys, please post them in the chat, ticker in the time frame, and I'll gladly take a look. We still have 3 minutes, 4 minutes. I could stay a bit longer if it's the case. You can see here on this one, I'm hunting. Yeah, I draw this one already, and I have the W. I have the bullish divergence confirmed already, at least on MACD. You can see the RSI, what I see on RSI. The OBV is just following the price action, nothing special. But if we'll go back here, I will take a trade. Gladly, I will take a shot here on Pi. What will happen after that? I don't know. It's not my job anymore. Okay, so that's Pi. Jupiter, a bit stronger than the rest, but nothing special. You have to go on daily and maybe frame a AB equals CD, a bot. Yeah? On daily chart, maybe you can frame a bot. If you are that kind of player, position trader. You can think AB equals CD to the upside. Well, maybe. I'm not. The time frame is too high for my taste. Well, IEVO. Yeah. Sell the rumor, buy the news. I said I'll take the first W formed on 4-hour chart or higher. In 1 hour, I'll have that W if the price action will hold 1 hour more. And you can see here, this is a W. I don't have anything else, but because I have a damn good location, it's damn cheap, I'll try to buy this one. So how my trade will look on a 4-hour chart? Well, will look something like this. Yeah? Something like this. How high? I don't know. I'll get in a free position as soon as possible. And then I don't care anymore. Let's put it something like this. No? But I need the price to close above and then to retest that level. And I have my W. We can play around. Still a risky trade. Small risk because it's risky. Could be just a dead cat bounce and we can continue lower. But we had that sell the rumor, buy the news kind of event. So we had the sell the rumor, now let's buy the news. Was a bad event. Everyone saw that 80% unlock. Not easy for an altcoin, but they did it. Now let's try to play around with something. Okay, someone asked me about ZEP on Max on weekly and daily. Why not? Let's start with weekly. Let's see what we have. Well, you have location, that's for sure. On weekly chart, nothing more than that, but you definitely have a good location. And if you know how we frame, you'll know that this is my long reload zone for altcoins. Yeah, you are at 88.6. Good location for dollar cost averaging. Nice. For little old lady, if you know what that is, little old lady risk management approach. Again, nice level to think about it. For a trade, well, on weekly, no, you don't have that weekly W. Usually the market will go sideways, will be really boring here, really boring. Will take a long period of time to form some nice weekly Ws. And then after that we can push higher. But if you don't want to wait or watch the market, you can try to dollar cost average. What I recommend, little old lady or dollar cost average? Well, honestly, dollar cost average in this case, because we can push a lot lower. Yeah, that's weekly. Now, let's see daily. Okay, location again. I don't see a daily W. Yeah? I see a reaction from this level. That's good. Now you can see the last red candle here. We tested that one. We rejected, but it's a weak bounce. Yeah? We are still in the downtrend and we rejected here. So on daily chart, you have location. Let's see indicators. Well, you have some bullish divergence trying to form here. Look at MACD. You have some bullish divergence. You can see RSI is telling the same. OBV is just following the price action. Sorry. But here, if you form a W, you can take a trade. If you are a trader. W breakout and retest, or you want to take the breakout, it's up to you. I'll prefer the retest here. So I want the W to form, breakout, and then at the retest I'll enter. For the moment, you have good location and some bullish divergence. Not enough for a trade. Now, I'll go on 4-hour chart to see what we have. On 4-hour chart, honestly, I don't like it for the moment. Why? We have a lot of resistance above. We are still in a downtrend. We rejected from this level. But again, if we'll form a clear W, definitely breakout and then waiting at the retest on 4-hour chart is lower time frame, so it's a bit more risky. I prefer to let the W form, breakout happen, and then I'll hunt at the retest. It's possible you can trade. If you are just an investor, I recommend dollar cost averaging is the best one. Look at the bullish divergence on MACD. It's already happening here. No? And let's see. Well, no, you don't have anything yet on the OBV. But it's a good location to hunt. So Matthias, if you have more than that, or if you want something else, I don't know if you are already in our Discord community. We have a free part where we answer everyone. We offer a investment plan. We are trying to give free content to give some value. So you can ask, you can put a request there, just tag me, Stefan, or Stefan, and we'll gladly answer you for more requests if you want. Well, that's about it from my part. Not a good environment for Holy Grail, not a good environment for something else. As Ken was mentioning, look at the news today in the New York session. Yeah, we have big impact, and the rest are second, are medium impact. But I could consider some of this one big impact. So a lot of news half an hour before we'll start live streaming in the New York session. That could move the market up and down, up and down. And you can see in the New York session we have some Fed's speakers. That's never a good thing for the market, because they'll speak, they'll say something stupid, you don't know, you don't have a limit for that, and you'll be in a scalp and you can get ugly slippage. I don't like when they are speaking, but we can trade that. Okay, so that's it from my part. See you guys tomorrow morning with the same video, or if you are a premium member in the New York session. Bye bye.